Heroes Toy Reviews is not intended for children or anyone under the age of 17. Thank you.
Today on Hebrews Toy Reviews, we'll be talking about Colorforms. Stick around.
Hebrews77 here, and welcome to a brand new YouTube channel. This is Hebrews Toy Reviews. But this is the 1983 Jump Jetpack. I just broke his crotch. What do you think about her? I was playing tennis with
This is games. This is the owner, Daniel.
Hello everybody, Hebrews77 here, and welcome to Hebrews Toy Reviews, where today we will be talking about Colorforms. These things. Now, Colorforms is a brand name that has been around since the 70s, but these were widely popular in the 80s and stopped selling around somewhere around the 90s. I'm going to say mid to late 90s, because I was able to find years ago a SpongeBob Colorform set, and they recently brought them back, as recent as I would say 5 years ago, and a Snoopy Colorform set, which I reviewed either on this channel or my main channel. I can't remember which. But for those of you that aren't familiar with Colorforms, I will give a brief history. And oddly enough, there's a lot of people that aren't familiar with them. You might be familiar with their predecessors, Shrinky Dinks or Pill and Stick, but this is the name brand. And here recently, I received this lovely thing for Valentine's Day. Not going to mention any names. If you're watching, you know who you are. But anyway, these are not under the company Colorforms, but they are called Clingers. Now, I assume that Clingers is basically the same concept. It says on the package, "Pill and Stick, create your own adventures again and again." So basically the same concept, which I will show you here in a little bit, is that each of these Colorform sets had boards, and they all came in different varieties. They all had different genres. This one, of course, being Gremlins. You can hear the pieces kind of rolling around in there, as this is old, and most of them have been opened and played with again and again. So over time, as dust collects on them, they do tend to lose their stickiness. Now, there is ways of redoing that, but we'll get into that here in just a minute. As a matter of fact, let's take a look. Use this Gremlins Colorform playset as an example. I have actually made movies of this. Now, what you would get, you open the box and it would show you the many different ways that you could use your Colorforms. And here you would have the cards in which the stickers came on. And I got one that fell off there. As you could see, like I said, they lost their sticker ability. You would take, for an example, put the clock there, and you'd have your, just basically you could stick these things pretty much anywhere you wanted on the board, and then you could either reenact what was happening in the movie at the time, or you could, let me show you the board here, or you could do like your own adventure. Of course, I often would recreate scenes from the movie the movies, is these came in many sets. I happen to also have a double dragon set. I do have other sets that are at the old place. This is my new place, by the way. This is Dungeons and Dragons. As you can see, it would come with a, well, a dungeon and a dragon, along with the various Colorform stickers. Now, keep in mind, these things are over 30 years old, so the stickability, you know, like if I picked up this board right now, this guy would totally fall out of there. So now that you've seen a demonstration of what Colorforms are, maybe in fact now you might remember exactly, maybe it jogged your memory a little bit, maybe it didn't. As you can see here, I have the A-Team and Mickey Mouse as well. Now, this is the latest variation of the Colorforms playset, which is not actual Colorform brand, but they call it Clingers. And this particularly, this is Beetlejuice. This is from the late 80s, early 90s Beetlejuice cartoon of the movie with the same name. Obviously, it was based off of the movie. I remember seeing this cartoon as a kid, and I gotta say, for a movie that was mostly for adults, they did a really good job of reincarnating it into a cartoon made for children. Now this says for ages 13 and up, which is because it's a collectible item and the pieces are small, little kids put them in the mouth, but usually you would have it say something like ages 5 and up or whatever. But since this is like an adult collecting type item, of course it's 13 and up. Now I'm going to do what collectors are not supposed to do, and I'm going to go ahead and open this because I'm very curious to see just how like Colorforms this actually is. And as you can see, I'm already opening the box. Get this box open. And Colorforms also would very often come with this sort of saran plastic wrap. And I imagine that this is out. They're doing movie promotions. The new Beetlejuice movie is coming out. Huh. Let me say that one more time. Maybe he'll just pop out of the box. Now, as you can see, I'm getting the box open. And inside the box, now here's a promotional deal that came with it. You can rent a free movie from Fandango.com, I guess. Which I might actually try this, or heck, maybe I'll give this to one of you lucky viewers watching at home. Maybe we'll do it as a contest on either this channel or my main channel, Hebro's AI Voice Parody channel, which I'll put a link in the description. Throw that in the bed for now. And as you can see, we have peel stickers. This is very much like Colorforms, if I remember it. You have Lydia, you have Beetlejuice, the two main characters here, Sandworm, and then you have the other characters, Jacques, or I can't really think of course you have some beetles. I really can't think of the names of the other characters. But here you have Beetlejuice with the different heads and different comic book like Boink, Crunch, and then I'm saying Beetlejuice 3 times and so forth. That looks like a hole to another dimension. And here is your main platform. This is what you would, of course they didn't come with stuff like this. Throw that out. this is what you would use to play with. This is the main board. So let's see if we can get one of these off of here. Ugh. Yeah, it's very, there we go. Beetlejuice, main character. And as you can see, he's wanting to stick to that. Put him on here. He will greet people at the door here. And as you can see, he ain't coming off. But you can move him anywhere you want. You can move him. Maybe he's standing on the cliff. Maybe he's looking down at Whoville. Who knows? Now Jacques comes over. Or, yeah, let's get him off of there. He comes over for a visit. Why they made him frightening looking, I don't have the foggiest. Lydia comes over. Oh, I am scratching. Hope I'm not scratching the sticker here. Oh, here we go. Peel that one away. And she's down here at the bottom. So she's there waiting. And Beetlejuice is standing there. Hey, come on in, guys. What are you waiting for? Oh no, I just don't want to come in. I'm so scared. What are you so afraid of? Oh God, Lydia, what the heck? So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much how this works. And of course, you got more stickers. I'm not going to really. I like the way. By the way, I could make some really dirty jokes right now. He's got his head off, handing his head in his hand. You know, hey Lydia, look at my head. But anyway, I like the way the head kind of blends in. Like if you took it, and these are brand new, so these are very hard to remove. But if you took and it was just his floating head, it very much blends into the background, and I like that. It's almost transparent. So there's a little there's my review on this what is essentially a Colorform playset. I wish they would bring more stuff like this back out. It brings it back into the public awareness. And if I had to rate this, I would say probably I would have to give it a 10 out of 10, because just for nostalgic purposes alone, it really gives. And the other thing about Colorforms, especially when they're brand new out of the box, they have a certain smell to them. Like that new toy smell, you know. But again, oh man, this is so stuck to this board. I'm almost afraid to scratch the board up. Wow, I put that on there good, didn't I? Well, we'll worry about that later. Anyway, that pretty much ends this review. And there's nothing really much I could say about it, except I love the fact that Warner Brothers, I mean, this is a really good promotion for Warner Brothers. I think they should do more stuff like this. I saw some Ghostbusters and Gremlins. I saw some Ghostbusters and Gremlin items as well. That would be really cool if they brought those back in Colorform form. Well, there you have it. There is my review on the Beetlejuice Colorform playset. A very nice playset if you can get your hands on it. I highly recommend it. And also, did this bring memories back to you, as maybe you had Colorforms as a kid, or maybe this is your first time hearing about them, let me know in the comments. And until next time, just remember, knowing isn't just half the battle, it's the whole damn war. See you next time.
I almost forgot. Hit the like button and subscribe for more toy reviews. Optimus Prime, roll out.